Stupidly, I've let the battery on the Saab die. So, I'm going to get the key out and see if we can get this thing revived. So in the Saab now, and as I mentioned, I've let the battery die. I've just neglected the car, unfortunately. It's just one of those things. And I needed to get a jump starter. So I started looking at the cheap ones on Amazon. And as it turns out, when I was sifting through some emails, organising some press cars, actually one of the leading brands on Amazon, ENQUIRIES, reached out to me a while back saying, do you want to review one of our products? So I got back in touch with them and arranged for them to send me one of their car jump starters, which I'm going to be showing you now. This isn't a paid for review, so it's completely unbiased. I'm testing this for the first time, but they have sent me the product for free, just for full disclosure. But they are really cheap on Amazon, and I wanted to see if one of these kind of cheap Amazon brands can actually get you out of a real sticky situation. So this Saab is due its MOT tomorrow morning, so I need to get this thing started and up and running. So I'm relying on this now to work for me. So let's unbox it and see how it goes. So this is it, the ENQUIRIES. This is the AX3000 jump starter, which is one of their higher end ones. So it's got the 3000 peak current and up to 10 litres gas engine and up to 8 litre diesel engine. And apparently it can do a jump start from a completely dead battery, no issues at all. There's a couple of features on here as well. It's got, like, for example, all the safety stuff. So you've got like short circuit protection, camera's not focusing there, reverse polarity protection, overload protection, temperature, blah, blah, blah. It's quite easy to use, supposedly. Also, it does have USB Type-C, so you can charge your phone off it as well. It's basically like a power bank, effectively. So it's got a 37 watt-hour battery in there. And I'm just going to get this thing opened and see what it's all about. So this is the orange one. There's a couple of different colours to choose from. And this one, let's just get the box out of the way. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Comes with a nice little carry case, actually. This is quite a high quality looking thing. You have to excuse the lighting. It is actually quite a nice day out here today, even though it is freezing cold. But yeah, I'm glad it's not raining while I'm trying to achieve this. So again, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. I should have brought a tripod with me, really. But let's get this thing open. And it's quite well presented, to be fair. You've got your little user manual, but it is quite straightforward, let's be honest. Connect up your terminals and you're good to go. So, what we got in here? We've got the actual leads themselves. We've got a USB-C to A, which I assume is for your kind of like your charging and stuff. So it's nice that they've included that. And then you've actually got your jump starter, your jump pack in here, which is quite a nice hefty module. And there we go, that's the actual unit itself. So you can turn it on with the power button there, and it's got a charge indicator. At the top here, you've got your torch. There's like an LED torch on there, which is cool. You've also then got a cover which has underneath it your input and output ports. So in this case, you've got USB-C, USB-A, two USB-A in fact, which is pretty cool as well. So a nice little kind of portable battery bank as well for worst case scenarios. And then you've got the plug for your jumper cables in there, and also all of the kind of details and information is on the back, so you can probably just bin all the rest of it really and just keep this. Oh, it's interesting, there's actually a little compass in the back there too. Does that work at all? Oh, it looks like it does, yeah. Hang on, can I focus on that? No, of course I can't. But yeah, there is a compass in there. Let's get this thing hooked up then and see if this will charge, because as you can see, if I grab the key, stick her in down here, let's give her a turn. No, in fact, it won't even turn because the steering lock is on and the car doesn't detect the key going in. So battery, dead. Let's hook this up and see if it works. You can see there, it's got its charge indicator showing that we've actually got 3 bars of charge in this at the moment. So it should be good to go. There's also a boost button as well, which I assume is for kind of maximum power output. Now that we know that this thing is completely dead, let's see if it can jump it from nothing. And I'll be quite impressed if it does, considering this on Amazon right now is less than about, I think it's like 35 quid, something like that. So let's have a look. Hook this up to our positive terminal, hook that up to our negative terminal. So according to this, when this is blinking, it means the battery voltage is too low to start the car. So I can press boost, and there we go. It's definitely working. I just saw the little display come on. It's still not quite enough. It's still completely flat. but I'm going to give this another go. I need it to stay on long enough for me to turn the key. So the fact we've got a flash in here indicates that there's not quite enough voltage in the battery, and this is quite an old battery. It's about 5 years old, so I probably need to replace it. But if I hit boost, we should hear that it will kick in to the highest setting and potentially give us a few seconds to jump in and start the car up. Yeah, I heard it kick in there. Right, I've got a display now, so I've got light down here as well. Let's give this a go. Hang on, let's power cycle it again. There we go. She's awake. Nice. And on and idling nicely, actually. So, yeah, it's done the trick, actually, to be fair. I mean, it did take a little bit of going with the boost just because the battery was so flat in here. But yeah, it's done what it says on the tin and got this thing going again, so that's great news. So I'm going to leave this running just to build up a little bit, and whilst we're doing that, let's check out some of the other features of the Asperex jump starter. So I mean, the other thing that's useful with this as well is actually having a proper torch on there, obviously if you're stranded at the side of the road or something, but also just having your USB inputs. So I've got USB-C here. I'm just going to plug it in there and see if this will charge my phone straight away. I would have thought so. Let's have a look. Yeah, straight away, no problem at all. So yeah, that's pretty good then. Obviously as an emergency backup system, like I said, they did send this to me free for review, but my opinion's on my own in this case. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't think it was a good product for what it is. I just think that if you're in a situation where you've got a really old battery that's prone to going flat, you might need something a little bit beefier than this, because whilst it claims it can do a completely dead battery, it did kind of struggle in my case when the battery was near dead. So yeah, I think it probably wouldn't have much more life in it after that. Certainly not loads and loads of jumps anyway. Link in the description below if you want to check it out. Definitely good value for Amazon. And do let me know as well what you want to see with the Saab. I've got plenty of stuff coming, but what I really want to tackle next is the kind of infotainment stuff. So if you are a fan of the channel, you come to visit for the Saab content, then please do let me know in the comments what you want to see.